Lever number two is what we kind of call the 0 to 60 day window. So this is where we get into the post-purchase journey for customers that have purchased from you and are kind of still engaged. So you can really look at it as that kind of initial 0 to 60 day window, particularly the first 14 to 30 days, is really when you're going to have, in all likelihood, the highest level of engagement for most people that have subscribed. So we can look at post-purchase upsells, which is still kind of increasing that initial order value if you're doing it, one-click upsells right after the checkout, but before the thank you page. But we can also look at really leveraging the email and SMS side with post-purchase sequences, campaign strategies to recent purchasers, et cetera, to try and boost the velocity of that LTV and get them to come back and purchase quicker or add on to their order that they just purchased. In most cases, what we'll do is we'll build out a pre and post-purchase funnel within email where we're basically focusing on that post-purchase pre-delivery and post-purchase post-delivery funnel. With the pre-delivery side of things, we're really looking at essentially educating the customer on the brand, cross-selling based off of what they've initially purchased. Before they actually receive the product, they're going to be very affiliated with the brand. They know that they're waiting for this item. They've already given you their credit card, so you know that they actually are willing to buy from you. So we have this kind of short period of time where they're likely going to be very engaged with the emails that we send because they're on the lookout for their order, et cetera. So using that real estate is very important to try and educate them on the brand, other products that you have that complement the ones that they purchased to try and get them to repurchase in that time frame. The other aspect of this is the post-purchase, post-delivery. So after they've actually received the product, again, there's going to be a period of time where they're going to be very engaged because they have just received the product. They're either trying it on, wearing it, consuming it, whatever it is. So their affinity with your brand is going to be very high, and they're likely going to be much more engaged on the retention side. So there's these two windows, pre-delivery, post-delivery, that we really want to focus on hitting on the email and SMS side.